Sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away, because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now in 1 play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down, run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
The rushing numbers for Blue a week ago: 18 carries, 76 yards.
They've won 2 straight games. They have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is Fant on the short completion. The Cowboys had 7-4 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Going right back to Fant. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, it's Blue. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go again with Blue. A pretty decent gain on the tough throw before he's brought down at the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Phillips throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Noah Fant, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Throwing here, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Play action. Now Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here is 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Cowboys offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Phillips. That one out wide, intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49 D as they score the touchdown. Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And out now come the Cowboys. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Blue. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Looking to throw. Phillips. This is Fant on the short completion.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Phillips.
Looking deep here for Chase.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Purdy off the play fake. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Now Purdy. And this one too low.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Purdy from the gun. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And he returns this to the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They begin with a carry for Blue.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. And with that last run, that's going to move him over 1,000 yards rushing now for the year. So a nice milestone to hit in what has been an exceptional season on the ground.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's caught. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Blue will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone? And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jamar Chase
From 3 yards out.
and the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 21-17. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. Is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Purdy.
Airing it deep for Fowler. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Niners 33-yard line.
That's over the middle, taken in by Horton.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Looking to throw. Phillips.
That's taken in by Palmer.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
2nd down and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Phillips. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Makes the score Niners 21.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple. Back to throw. Phillips. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the Cowboys first down.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
This is Ford. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 22 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. Phillips.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with 4. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Again, they turn to 4.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Purdy now to throw. To the right side and caught by Eilmanor.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Here's Purdy.
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown San Francisco. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They will start this drive with 4.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's 4. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
brings up
Operating from the gun, Phillips. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They called his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
78 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Oh, my God. No.
Intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd down. Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
And he stopped immediately there.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Operating from the gun, Phillips. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
Phillips from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Television.
And now it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Here comes 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They'll keep it on the ground. 4. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st and goal.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
At the 49ers 11-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Ford is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So Purdy and the Niners
Down by 7, 1:04 on the clock. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the 49ers first down.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go.
The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Throwing, Purdy.
He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football. Game. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Ford. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, Picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So this one will